I have no idea, I have no expectations as of now.
Like before noon, and I came out of the salon only at 6:20. It looked like as if I got like this bright bleach color. I don't want my hair color to be like this. This is so bright and bold, and this is definitely not going to suit my personality or as a person who I am. So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So yes, as this is like the most asked question on my channel, keratin treatment, I've done it again. And if you see me, I also have got a new haircut, hair color and everything done. So if you want to know more details about this, then please keep on watching. Also, if you're new here, hi, my name is Venetia. Thank you so much for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. So it's free and you can absolutely join my community and you get notified whenever I post a new video. So we're very close to reaching 300k, and fingers crossed, I hope we reach really soon. So yes, without any further delay, let's get started.
Hello. So இன்னைக்கு big day. Daily பார்த்திருப்பீங்க. So yes, I'm getting a haircut, hair color and keratin done after like 1 full year.
So the hair that you watch in this video right now is 1 year without any haircut, without any treatments done, no hair spa, nothing. I've did nothing on my hair, and my hair has actually gone back to its raw state. So the keratin started coming off eventually, maybe after like 6 to 7 months. I started noticing most of it was like coming off. But yeah, this is finally how my hair looked when I went to the salon.
So this is how my natural hair is looking right now. So I booked an appointment in Anlon Art Salon. So I tried really hard to get an appointment in work, but unfortunately I couldn't. So yeah, it's okay. I'm going with Appu from Anlon Salon, Anlon Art Salon. It is in Nongapakam. Let's see how it goes. I have no idea, I have no expectations as of now. So let's go and then see how it works.
So like I mentioned, I actually wanted to do my keratin exactly in the same place where I got it done last year. So that was like Verve Salon. And this time I couldn't get an appointment because I was booking it in the last minute in the sense like 3-4 days before. So if you are looking to book a hair appointment, do book before 2 weeks, because that is like the proper time. So if you're looking to book one in any of the salons like Verve or Anlon with your favorite stylist, then please do book at least 2 weeks in advance, so that you get the style. So you get a proper appointment with the stylist who you prefer.
And I'm getting ready to go to the salon right now. So I've done nothing rather than layers and lipstick. And the lip shade that I've used is from Revlon Ultra HD in the shade Exhibitionist. Really beautiful shade.
Have you ever thought about you? Don't know why I keep on doing what I'm told to do, when the rules are made up by someone we never knew. Baby, wipe your tears and hear me out. We don't need someone to feel alright. Let's do the streets on Monday. Let's call your exes and tell them they can join us too. Why always worry about money?
The first procedure, what happened was I had like really long hair. So my Appu, my stylist, asked me if I would want to keep my length or go a little bit shorter. So I told him I want to go a little bit shorter because my ends were really dry and damaged, and I didn't want that. So first, eventually, before even I began coloring my hair, the first procedure was a rough cut of my length. So initially they like cut my hair roughly, and then started coloring on my dry hair. So without any hair wash or anything, the coloring was done on my dry hair. It was left for some time, and like how you see in this video, they did the weaving technique and then put color on my hair, put the foils, and let me sit for around 20 to 30 minutes. And they came and kept checking often, and once that is done, I got a hair wash done.
Let's call your exes and tell them they can join.
Yeah, so the color that I got done is mahogany brown with golden brown highlights. And I asked, and personally I was not the one who chose the color. I asked Appu what will suit me better, and I told him that, you know, I don't want to go very loud or anything super bright. And I was also telling him that, you know, I was like really happy with the mocha that I did last time, maybe a little bit bolder than what I was doing before. So he suggested this one, and this was absolutely his idea. Like, I did not give him any impact. The only thing that I personally told them was, when I do a ponytail, I just want, you know, color here in the back. And that was probably like the only thing which I specially mentioned, and I got it done. With coloring, you get multiple artists, you know, coming and doing your hair. Like, one person is going to straighten your hair, and someone is going to apply the color and everything, and Appu is overall going to, you know, manage everything. So that is exactly what happened. And yeah, so once I got the hair color done on my hair, what happened was I got a hair wash. And after that hair wash, they actually dried my hair completely before the application of keratin. So before application of keratin, your hair should be like 100% dry, and that is what exactly done for me. They dried my hair completely, like blow dried it, and then applied the keratin on every possible strand of my hair. So that is very important. You have to coat every small parts of your hair, and then again they are going to dry your hair. So the keratin is going to be wet on your hair, right? So again they are eventually going to blow dry it and completely dry it. And maybe after that, I think I was sitting for around like 30 to 40 minutes, and then they're going to section your hair into like really tiny sections like this, and then iron it so that the keratin is actually sealed on your hair. Now, during this stage, my hair color was so prominent, not prominent in the sense that it looked like as if I got like this bright bleach color, okay? So I did not like it. Like, the moment I saw that, I started to freak out, like, what is this? Like, I don't want my hair color to be like this. This is so bright and bold, and this is definitely not going to suit my personality, or, you know, as a person who I am. So I was like actually freaking out inside. But then Appu asked me, like, you know, how was it and all that, and I told him, like, I'm not at all happy with the hair color. This is super bright for my personality and all that. And he said it will eventually get, you know, settled down by the time keratin and everything is done. I was like, still, okay, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. So once the keratin process and everything was done, this is one very important thing. So in Verve Salon, when I got my hair keratin done last time, it was done immediately, and I was, you know, given the hair wash at the same day. But in Anlon Art Salon, what they prefer is to get your hair wash after 48 hours. So they asked me to come after 48 hours, get the hair wash done, and then get the final, you know, ironing of my hair. But I had my flight, you know, the next day, and I couldn't stay. So I asked him if, you know, they could do it earlier so that I can just get this process done. That's why I got it earlier. But if you are planning for keratin, keep this in mind. They might ask you to come after 48 hours, okay? So that way, they say that, you know, the keratin stays longer in your hair compared to, you know, washing it off immediately. So I had to wait for some time, and the keratin and everything was sealed on my hair. That process literally took for more than an hour. And finally, when that was done, I still felt, you know, the color was so bright on my hair, and I was like, no, this is not what I want on my hair. Then I again asked Appu if this is how it is going to be, and he said no, once you get the hair wash done, it's going to subside. But yeah, that's actually true. I got my hair wash done, and the color like kind of subsided, and it was not as prominent as how it was before. So that's it, guys. If you are also planning the same, have some patience and trust your stylist, okay? That is what I was about to say, because as someone who is not very much into hair coloring, we kind of freak out, you know, getting hair color, and if it goes really bright. But then please stay calm. It's not going to be really bright. It will settle down, because the same thing happened last time when I went to Verve. I was like freaking out. Oh my god, the color is so prominent on me. I don't want this. I don't want this. But then it eventually subsided, and by the time the final wash and blow dry and everything was done, it was like exactly how I want it. So one small advice to you if you're planning to get one. So yes, that is how the entire process was. And finally, once after the straightening process, I got my hair wash done. The color subsided and I was like happy after the blow dry and everything was done. It came together and it came a lot put together. So now the haircut was done only after I did my keratin. So last time in Verve, it was the reverse. I got my hair cut first, then hair color, and then my keratin. But this time it was like, just a rough cut in the beginning. I got my hair color, then my keratin, and finally I got my hair cut because keratin tends to straighten your hair a lot, right? So you might have uneven lengths here and there. So Apu did my haircut in the last, and yeah, like you see, this is how my haircut turned to be, and I really like it, and I really like the color, I really like the cut, and I'm like super happy. Entire process with Anlon Art Salon went. The salon was amazing. It looked really beautiful. The interiors and everything was so beautiful. And Apu, he is like the best stylist who can take care of you really well. And you have to have this proper communication with him, and he understands so well, and he'll give you exactly what you wanted. So personally, I told him that I'm not a person who's going to always have open hair and all that, and once my normal hair texture comes back, my hair is going to poof up in the back. So I want little volume only in the front and not much in the back. So that is exactly what he gave me. Also, I communicated him very well with how my forehead is, and I'm not very confident about having like a really big forehead, so he gave me that proper curtain bangs. So if I leave my hair loose, then you will see how I got the curtain bangs, like how you see in the video. And yeah, so communication is the key. You have to communicate, but again, a very important thing, this process takes so much time. Like I reached the salon in the morning around 11:50, 12, like before noon, and I came out of the salon only at 6:20. So yeah, they will give you refreshments, coffee, tea, juice and all that, but plan this in advance. It's gonna take more than 6 hours if you want to get haircut, hair color and a keratin treatment. So be prepared before going in. I'm super happy and really glad that I got it done. Like I waited for a year to get this treatment done, and finally I got it from someone who I can absolutely trust. And yeah, the whole experience was really beautiful. And price wise, if you're going to ask me how much did all these three cost together, it costed somewhere around 24,100 and something. So that is exactly how much it costed totally, like for the haircut, hair color and as well as keratin done. And it also took me around 6.5 hours approximately. I will do another video on how my keratin is performing, and maybe I can compare which one felt better. Yes, I'll do that in the future. Now it's been around like 3 to 4 weeks since I got this done, and yeah, I kind of like it, and so far I feel it's like really good. But yeah, let's compare and see, and I will definitely film another update video for you guys in the future. I'm not very sure about the individual pricing of how much cost for haircut, hair color and keratin separately, but total with like 28% GST, I paid 24,190, I believe. Yeah, 24,190. Now let's come to very important things which we should discuss before getting keratin done. So if you're considering on getting keratin done, then please do think about all these points. Okay, so the first thing is that keratin will not change the texture of your hair. So in case if you're having very spiral curls, what happens is that it will like kind of loosen it up a little bit and make it a little bit softer, and might give you a little bit frizz free look. So what happens, you might have, you know, straight hair for very short period of time, but eventually your hair texture will come back very soon. So it's not a permanent method, and it is temporary, and it will only stay for 40 washes maximum, which you can drag up to 6 months. So you have to use a shampoo and conditioner which is color safe as well as sulfate free to maintain the keratin, because if you use anti-dandruff shampoos or shampoos with sulfate, what happens is that eventually the coating is going to go off, and you know, everything is going to go to waste, and your normal hair texture is going to come back. So if you're planning to get one done, during the process you might be asked to come back after 48 hours to get your first hair wash and hair ironing done, which I would personally suggest you to go get it done that way rather than doing it on the same day like I did, because I did not have a choice, but I actually compromised on the longevity of, you know, keratin staying on my hair. So I would advise you guys to do that to get the best results out of it. Then keratin actually fades your hair color. So if you are having a hair color that is a little bit towards the blonde side, it might settle it a bit. So that is definitely going to happen when you get keratin done. So the procedure in itself takes a very long time, so be prepared for that. Another thing is about if you have dandruff, then please talk to your stylist with how to take care of your hair, and he'll definitely suggest. Dandruff and keratin is kind of hard because anti-dandruff shampoos remove keratin and you don't want that. So talk to your stylist, and he or she will definitely advise you on how to handle it. And another very important thing, if you're a person who has breathing issues or something related to breathing, the process where, you know, keratin is applied and the hair ironing is going on is something where you get really harsh smell. The smell is like really intense, and I personally got burning sensation on my nose, and my eyes were burning and tearing up. So you have to wear a mask. Mask is mandatory. Even if you have issues, breathing issues or not, you have to wear a mask for sure. But if you're someone who has a very sensitive, very sensitive thing with breathing, then I would say please stay away from it, because you might even end up having a breathing issue once, you know, you absorb all that. So yeah, please keep that also in mind. And another thing is that keratin will only last for 40 washes and not more than that. Like, you can actually maintain the longevity by applying very little shampoo only on the scalp, and applying lots and lots of conditioner, blow drying it once in a while and styling it. That way you can actually prolong the longevity, but then 40 washes is like maximum. It can even decrease with the texture of your hair. If you have very dry frizzy hair, then even 40 washes won't be enough. You might get your hair texture back before 40 washes. And also the best time to get it done is during the summers. Like, trust me, with the humidity and everything, it's like going to poof up, and it's definitely not going to look nice for this weather. So yeah, the best time is to get before the summer. And keratin, how often can you do is, like, personally I feel getting it done once a year is better rather than getting it done every 6 months. Like, stylists, they do recommend to get it every 6 months because that is when you actually see the result. But yeah, just overall calculating the health of your hair and everything, 1 year is like the best time. So initially your hair is going to look very flat because they iron very close to the roots, right? So normally when you have frizz and everything, this part will have volume, but then if you remove it and you straighten it, the hair is eventually going to fall flat. So that will instantly give you the appearance of having very flat hair, but that will eventually go in 2 to 3 weeks. You will see that just fading off, because once your normal hair starts growing out, you get the volume and your hair is going to be back to normal. But the first week it will be a little different for you to adapt to the thing that your hair is looking way flatter than how normally your hair would look like. And the same is with frizz as well. So first, initially you might not see any frizz and anything coming out of the hair, but later when your hair actually grows, you can see those frizz and everything coming up on top. So yeah, that is eventually going to happen with time. Yes, those are all the important things which you should know before getting keratin done. Thank you so much if you have made till the end. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys very soon in another video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Take care.